thanks for watching. And for those that are returning, thanks for coming back. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll try and keep content on this channel at least a couple times a week. So this is more of me reaching out to those that have experience with this, and talk me out of it, talk me into it, whatever. I just need some more information. So I really want, and listen, this is solely for nostalgic purposes, but I am OCD, and once I land on something, it's going to take an act of God to get me to separate myself from it. It's, ask my wife. It drives her insane. So, and I think that's part of the reason I have so many boots, is because of the OCD. And we're not talking OCD like all the soup cans need to be facing the same way. It's OCD that thought gets in your mind, and it just I'd never heard this word until I met my wife. Perseverate on it. You just dwell on it, and it's always there, and it's nagging at you all the time. It's like there's some sort of rodent inside your head that's just scratching, and tearing shit up in there, and you got to get rid of it. And the only way to fix it is to remedy that, and mine just happens to be like buying, and my trigger is boots. So, now you know a little bit more about me. But anyway, then that might be, too much information. But anyway, I really want a nailed down construction boot, like a lineman boot. No, I do want a lineman boot. I want a nailed down construction, not lineman boot. The only company that's doing it is White's, and I don't have any issue buying from White's. But, everyone says, well, you don't want that boot because it's going to separate, or the nails are going to rust. What you really want is, the Norwegian rolled welt, or you want the stitch down. Well, I got a stitch down. I'm wearing it right now. I had Frank's make a lineman boot, 16-inch lineman boot on White's 4811 last. So that's covered. And the Norwegian hand-rolled welt, here's one boot right here that's got that. So I've got that. And the nailed-down construction is the way that it was originally done. And for some reason, it's like, okay, I got to have that. For what purpose, I have no idea. I can't answer that question. I don't know why. It just sticks with me. It's like, and I've talked to other boot companies, and, I'll say, well, do you do this? And they'll say, well, no, but you need to think about this. Water's going to get in there. It's going to rust the nails. The sole has a higher chance of separating. But I'm not going to be using this as its intended purpose, which is, climbing. I'm just going to wear it. And I like the feeling of the taller boots. And I have really skinny ankles anyway. So when I have the taller boot, the boot fits better. And I don't end up with slipping, and I don't end up with calluses and stuff like that. So that's why you'll never see me buy a 6-inch boot. It just will never, ever happen. I can't. I've tried that, and I've gone down that route already. It does not work for me. So, tell me what you think. The original lineman nailed down construction versus just getting, and I don't know what else I would get. I guess I would just get nothing. If it's not worth it, and that boot is, let me see here. I haven't even checked. Okay, The original. Good gravy. $894? Y'all are insane for charging that. $900? $900. I have to let that sink in. That's a lot of damn money. I mean, that's all. I mean, you might as well say it's 1,000. I mean, good grief. How much is this Storm Chaser? $790. The hell makes that boot worth another $110 or $100? I guess $104. No, it's more. Yeah, $790 and $894. I mean, $790 is bad enough, but $894? Y'all are crazy. But I mean, maybe it's worth it. Maybe I'm the one that's crazy. I don't know. Y'all tell me. So, anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today. So, I really just want one of those boots. I mean, just to have it. I don't even know how often I would wear it. I mean, I'd probably wear it quite a little bit just to say that I've got a nailed down construction boot, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. When you get caught up in, these boots and stuff, it's like they're like Lay's potato chips. You can never have just one. So you get one pair, and it's like, well, I'm probably gonna need something, and then you try and justify it. Well, even though I've got a black boot, which will literally go with anything, it's like, well, what if I'm wearing this? Or what if I need to go do this? And it's something that you might do like 3 times in your lifetime, and you could get by with getting that other boot, but then you won't have the boot that you want. And then you're always going to want it. And then you see someone else get it. And then that really just, God, look, he got it. Well, now I'm jealous. Now I definitely got to get it. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, and yeah, I know some of you are going to say you're looking way too far into this, and that maybe you need to step away. But some of you will understand. I know some of you will understand because I've seen your collection. So, but anyway, I just want your guys' thoughts on a nailed down construction lineman boot, and go ahead and just feel free to put it in the comments. If you have any questions or anything on anything else, just don't hesitate to, hit me up, and I'll be glad to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot. Thank you for watching.